Okay, we have to your right here, we have the coast. Here's the Mediterranean Sea. We are returning from Rosh, Hanikra, where we just saw some beautiful, naturally formed grottos of the sea. It is right next to the border with Lebanon, so we could actually look into the coastal area, see various Israeli naval patrols, and you could see the buoys that demarcate the border with Lebanon. So it's interesting that we're so close, but it's a really gorgeous place. Right now we're heading south on Highway 4. We're going back to Haifa. Today we explored the very ancient, very significant old city of Akka, or Acre in Hebrew, where it was a center of well, it was a major port for centuries, controlled by Phoenicians and Greeks and Romans and Arabs and later the Ottomans, and it was a major point for the Crusaders. It was the capital of the Latin Kingdom of Jerusalem. It was the point where finally the what's it called, the Malachians, I forget exactly,
that's right,
destroyed the capital, and that ended Crusader rule. So it was a very important place that we saw. The Malachians, I forget exactly how it's spelled or called. Later it was very famous because of Napoleon in 1799 tried to attack it, conquer it, in his attempt to establish a French presence here. In 1799, Al-Jazar, the ruler of Acre, successfully defended the city, and it was from here that Napoleon left Acre, back down through Egypt, and ended his campaign in this part of the Holy Land. And it was actually that he's in Haifa that he stopped at what is now the Stella Maris Monastery, a very important Carmelite monastery that we went to yesterday, that had a presence in the Holy Land ever since the Crusades. And it was that place in 1799 where, after retreating, Napoleon left his ill and injured soldiers and continued back to France. And there was a monument in front of the monastery to commemorate them. But it functions as a monastery till today. It was built on the spot where legend has it that Elijah, the Old Testament prophet, led a very ascetic life in the cave, and there's a cave inside of the church itself, underneath the sanctuary on which Holy Mass is said. And so it functions as a monastery today. Very important for Marian devotion in Roman Catholicism, since this Carmelite order is the order from which the brown scapular, the Holy Scapular, Catholics will understand what I mean here. So, all in all, our time up here in the Haifa region has been excellent. We saw today the Baha'i shrine, the second holiest Baha'i shrine in the world, where the son of
the Baha'i leader,
the Bab, as he's called, the Baha'u'llah, I think, something like that, is buried there. It's astoundingly gorgeous. You can see the pictures. It required quite a trek up a massive quantity of stairs and hills to get to the top, and we had to be modestly dressed, so we were wearing long pants. So it was brutal in the heat, and I think we easily climbed many kilometers worth of stairs.
Adam looked like he fell in a swimming pool.
Yeah, I basically looked like I was in a swimming pool, but it was
pretty gross, but it was worth it.
It was definitely worth it. So now, after this day, we are returning to Haifa. Tomorrow, we are heading out to Nazareth east, and we're going to, after seeing Nazareth, head further east to Tiberias on the Sea of Galilee. So I will leave it here for now. We're just going to continue driving south from the border with Lebanon to Haifa. So that's all for now. Bye.
Bye-bye.